Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Glowing Card Gaming, Week 8 of the NFL Picks Against the Spread, the reveal show, where we find out how well we did. And just like the last couple of weeks, we're just going to get right into it. Let me pop up the screen and show you guys what I'm looking at. So, here we go. The first few games not looking great on that screen there. As you can see, I picked the Vikings -3. Rams actually win this game somehow. A lot of upsets this week. Very difficult to predict any of these games. As you can see, the next one I have the Ravens -9. They actually again are the team that loses. So I'll take another loss. And then I finally got one. The Eagles. That's a win. And then we have the Bucks, who, with some points, it's not as bad for this pick. But the Falcons were favored. And this is one of the two games I kept going back and forth in my mind because I wasn't sure which one would win. But in the end, I picked the Buccaneers, and of course, the Falcons won. So that'll be loss number 3 on the week. And then let's scroll down here. You can see the Packers. And I picked the Packers, and they win, but they don't cover at -4.5. So that is also a loss. Not looking great. Is this the worst week for me? Let's keep going. So then I actually hit one. This was the easiest one of the week to pick. Titans and Lions. The Lions going against one of the worst teams. The Lions are probably Super Bowl contenders. One of the few teams that at the beginning of the season I thought these are Super Bowl contenders, and they've actually continued down that road. I mean, you have the Eagles, you have the Packers, you have the Lions, you have the Vikings, all on the NFC side. Very strong contenders for a Super Bowl march, and all 4 of those teams probably in the playoffs. So we pick one up. Even, what did I say? -11. I can't be afraid of that. So I have to think about who's going to win, who they're going up against, and how bad of a victory they could have. And that was the case here. And like I said, they'd probably win by 20 or 30. Man, they did. They just crushed them. I thought the Chargers might do the same, but they did not. Let's keep going, and we'll find out what they did. And then I have the Texans. And that is another loss. So that brings me to 2-5 for this week. Not great. Let's just keep going. Arizona +3, and they win. So I finally get one of the upset wins. So that brings me to 5-3. Hopefully we can come back here and keep me above. I want to be above 500. I'm one game above 500 right now. So let's keep going. Jets. Oh my God, Jets are so bad. Why do I ever? I have a friend who is a Jets fan, and he's like, he was just telling me this last weekend was absolutely horrible for New York sports. And it was. The Yankees lose 2, and one of them in spectacular fashion, a walk-off home run by the Dodgers in the bottom of the ninth to win that in LA, of course. And if New York could have taken one there, might be a whole different ballgame, especially game 1. I wouldn't have known who would win after that. But after that walk-off home run, pretty sure Dodgers are taking that series. It just such a killer to do it in that fashion. Can't say it's going to go any other way. But overall, getting back on topic, we see we're at 3-6 for the week. So here we go. Maybe I think we're getting into the games I really felt a lot more confident about. But again, the Patriots. I mean, I thought the Jets were going to be better than the Patriots. They're not. So the Jets are actually going to become one of my worst teams, and I'll probably start picking against them quite a bit. Which stay tuned to the next video, and we'll find out how I pick. So here we are, Bills, and I get another one. -3. They crushed them. I didn't think they would crush them that bad. I thought it was going to be like a 7 or 10 point win, and it ended up being 21. So Bills give me 1, bring me to 7-4. Let's keep going. Now here we go. Chargers. I mean, it's the Saints. The Saints are just not in a good place right now, and it's a lock. Let's see how many points they are giving up this week and who they're playing. But I have a feeling I'm just going to pick against the Saints because they have so many injuries. It's so bad there. It really is a lock right now. So the Chargers give me another one. Start coming back 5-7, 5-6. So actually, overall, not too bad. Now that we're really coming along. So the Broncos. This also I thought was an easy one. Not as easy as I thought it was going to be, but they got a trash time touchdown right at the end. It was 28-17 with under a minute to play. So, or 28-7, 17. Yeah, they lost 3 points somehow miraculously to end up where they're at. No, it was 28-7. Broncos had too many turnovers in that game. I think if they were playing somebody better, they probably lose that game, but they don't. And they get me back to 500 for the week. Right, 6-6. Yep, 6-6 now. The next team, the Washington Commanders. Give me the win. Oh, yeah, yes. I almost lost this. This is the other miraculous, it's besides the walk-off home run in the World Series. This Hail Mary, which they snapped the ball, I think they had like 4 seconds left. And he danced around for 13 seconds. So there were 9 seconds where it was 0 on the clock, but the play was still going. And he threw it, and it caromed off of, I think, one of the Bears players. It bounced off a shoulder pad or something. Bounced right up into the end zone, into the hands of the Washington Redskins. Touchdown and victory. So the Commanders do pull one off, and I get a point. And that brings me to 7-6, right? 7-6. But I can already see the KC could not cover the spread versus the Raiders. So the Chiefs bring me a loss. You guys are the worst. And I can also see the Cowboys there. Also bringing me a loss, which flips the script. I'm now 8-7. And that's where I got to. I don't know if I pulled to 500 or not. So let's go ahead and find out. The Cowboys lost 24. And here's the reveal. We're just going to reveal it because if I scroll down, there's no sidebar scrolling here for whatever reason. I'm not going to mess around with it too much. So we're just going to reveal how much the Cowboys lost by, which is more than 4.5. And then we will see the final results if I hit 500 or not right now. Steelers win it. Oh, I should have known. That was an easy one. Again, 6. They lost by 6. And then I win with the Steelers, bringing me to 500 for the week. Woo! That was keeps me one game above 500. One of these weeks, I'm going to have like 15 of 16 or 14 of 15. So we go to 8-8, and that puts me at 62 and 61. A couple of those weeks, or one of the weeks had 15 games or something in it. It was really strange. Or I missed a pick in there. I don't know what happened. There were a couple of weeks that only had 14 because of all the buys and everything else like that. So that's the reveal, the big reveal. For week 8, I go 500 on the week. I maintain, and I am still above 500 by one single game. All right, guys. Thank you again for joining me on Glowing Card Gaming and the quick reveals of week 8. And I hope you all enjoyed that. And be sure to like and subscribe as always. And more importantly, subscribe and share the video out so everybody else can enjoy these as well and get the channel out there. All right. That's it for me and Glowing Card Gaming. As always, be good to each other, and I'll see you next time.